Hey everybody, welcome to class today. Today is going to be a level 3 bands class. So today we are going to be using resistance bands. So I have these loop bands just because I prefer them. You don't have to use a loop band. So if you've just got like one of those flat bands with the tails, then that is fine. There's a few things that you'll have to modify, but you will be okay without it. I would definitely suggest having a longer band because we do a lot of things where the band is under our foot and in our hands at the same time. We're not using any anchors today, so our body is going to be our anchors. So if you've got a longer band, that would be ideal. If you don't have a band, you could do this whole class. You could substitute weights or something weighted instead of using the bands, and that would also work as well. Or you could do a body weight, and that's totally fine. If you enjoy these classes, please remember to like and subscribe and tell a friend. And if you've got comments or feedback, please let me know in the comments section below. We are going to get started with a little bit of flow at the top of our mats in Tadasana. Start at the top of your mat in Tadasana, ground down evenly through both feet. Take an inhale, sweep the arms all the way up towards the sky. And then as you exhale, generous bend in your knees, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. And then as you exhale, fold forward. Drop the tail towards the floor, bend in through your knees, start to roll all the way up through your spine. Inhale, sweep the arms all the way up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. As you exhale, step the right foot back, drop the right knee, untuck the toes. Inhale, sweep the arms up, Anjaneyasana. As you exhale, straighten the front leg, send the hips back, Ardha Hanuman. One more like that. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, Ardha Hanuman. Inhale, come into your low lunge. And then as you exhale, step back into your plank pose. Inhale, shift forward. As you exhale, lower halfway down, lower the knees if you need. Inhale, press all the way back up. Exhale, downward facing dog. As you inhale, you'll sweep the right leg all the way up. And then exhale, step it through. Lower the back knee, untuck the toes. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, send the hips back. Half split. Inhale, Anjaneyasana, low lunge. Exhale, Ardha Hanuman, half split. Inhale, come into your low lunge. As you exhale, tuck under the back toes, step forward, forward fold at the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come all the way up to standing. And then as you exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step your left leg back, untuck the toes, drop the knee. Inhale, come all the way up, low lunge. Exhale, send the hips back, Ardha Hanuman. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, Ardha Hanuman. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, hands plant, plank pose. Listen carefully. Swivel your heels to the left as you inhale, sweep your right arm to the sky, side plank. And then exhale, come through center. Heels come to the right. Inhale, left arm to the sky, side plank. Exhale, come through center. Take an inhale, shift forward. As you exhale, lower half down, chaturanga. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, sweep your left leg up to the sky. Exhale, step it all the way through. Drop the back knee, untuck the toes. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, send the hips back, Ardha Hanuman. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, Ardha Hanuman. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Tuck under the back toes as you exhale, forward fold at the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees, send the hips back. Inhale, chair pose. And then as you exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step the right foot back. Keep the knee lifted this time. As you inhale, bring yourself up, crescent lunge. Draw the left hip crease back. And then as you exhale, straighten through the front leg. The arms can sweep back or they can reach down towards the floor. Inhale, come all the way up into your crescent. Exhale, torso comes forward, front leg straightens. One more. Inhale, come up crescent. Exhale, come into your pyramid. Draw your left hip crease back in space. Inhale, come into your crescent lunge. As you exhale, plant the hands, step back, plank pose. As you inhale, heels come to the left, maybe your feet stack, right arm up, side plank. As you exhale, come through chaturanga. As you inhale, press the floor away, left arm up, side plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, plank. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, sweep your right leg up to the sky. Exhale, step it through. Inhale, come into your crescent lunge. As you exhale, torso forward, arms back, straighten the front leg, pyramid. Inhale, come into your crescent. Exhale, flying pyramid. Keep drawing that right hip crease back in space. One more. Inhale, come into your crescent lunge. As you exhale, step the left leg forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step the left leg back, keep the knee lifted. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, flying pyramid. Two more here. Last one, press down through your right big toe. Inhale into your crescent lunge. Exhale, hands plant, plank pose. Right hand up, inhale, side plank. Exhale, come through your chaturanga. Left arm up, inhale, side plank. Exhale through your chaturanga. Inhale to plank. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, sweep your left leg up to the sky. Exhale, step it through. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, flying pyramid. Two more here. Inhale into your crescent lunge. Exhale, forward fold, top of the mat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, sweep the right arm back. Left arm stays forward, little twist. Inhale through center. Exhale, left arm back. Inhale through center. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. Exhale, step your right foot back. Inhale, crescent lunge. This time as you exhale, open up, warrior two. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, left arm, left thigh. Sweep the right arm forward, side angle. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, side angle. One more. Turn to face the long end of your mat. Inhale into your star. As you exhale, come down into your goddess squat. Inhale into your star. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse your warrior. As you exhale, right hand finds the floor. Side plank as you inhale, left arm to the sky. Exhale, straight into your chaturanga. Inhale into your plank. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, sweep your right leg up. Exhale, step it through. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, right forearm to thigh, side angle. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle. One more. Inhale, come into star, face the long end of your mat. Exhale, goddess squat. Inhale, star. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse, listen carefully. Exhale, top of the mat, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, left leg steps back. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, reverse. You've got two more. Inhale, star. Exhale, goddess. Inhale, star. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, left hand finds the floor. Side plank, step the right foot back as you inhale, right arm up. Exhale brings you straight into your chaturanga. Inhale to plank. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, sweep the left leg up. Exhale, step it through. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle pose. Two more. Star pose as you inhale, goddess as you exhale. Star as you inhale, warrior two, exhale. Reverse your warrior, inhale, forward fold to the top of the mat as you exhale. Inhale, halfway lift, exhale, forward fold. Grab your heavier band if you're using different lengths. You're going to step it underneath your feet, grab one loop in each hand, and come up to standing. We're going to start with a deadlift and a squat. So a little bit of a bend in your knees. Send your hips back. It's a hinge movement. So your chest comes forward, your hips come back. Take an inhale. As you exhale, come to stand. Now you'll bend your knees, come into your squat. Chest comes forward, hips back, knees bend. You won't have much tension at the bottom. Exhale, press to stand. Inhale, knees straight, come into your hinge. Exhale to stand. Inhale, knees bend like you're coming into chair. Exhale to stand. So I want you to keep your whole foot down on the mat, especially when you come into the squat. You're going to want to send your weight into your heels, but don't let your toes lift. Keep grounding down through your whole foot. And I want you to stay long through your spine, so you don't have to have a dead straight spine, but I don't want you to just be like completely rounding and flopping into this movement. I want the movement and the strength to come from your legs, a little bit from your lower back. You will probably feel as well. We do 4 more of each of these. One more. You're going to come back into that deadlift, so it's like a halfway lift. As you exhale, you're going to draw your right elbow up towards the sky, so a row, and then inhale, release it. Exhale, left arm. Inhale, release it. Exhale, the right. Inhale, release. Exhale, the left. Inhale, release. Bend your knees as much as you need here to give your hamstrings the length that you need, that this is comfortable in your body. I want you to feel the back of your shoulders working, your upper back working. I don't want this to be really, really uncomfortable in your lower back. Exhale on the effort, inhale, release. Exhale on the effort, inhale, release. Do 4 more on each side. You're going to release that band. Inhale, sweep the arms all the way to the sky. And then exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come into your halfway lift and lengthen. As you exhale, you can just keep the band where it is. You're going to step back into a plank pose. Take an inhale here. As you exhale, press down through the right foot. Draw the right hip down slightly as you take your right hand to your left shoulder. Inhale, set it down. Exhale, left hand, right shoulder. Inhale, set it down. Listen carefully. Exhale, right hand to the left leg. Inhale, center. Exhale, left hand to the right leg. Inhale, center. Exhale, right hand, left shoulder. Inhale, center. Exhale, left hand, right shoulder. Inhale, center. Exhale, right hand, left leg. Inhale, center. Exhale, left leg, left hand, right leg. Inhale, center. We're going to do 6 more rounds of this. So 1 round is a tap on the leg and the shoulder on both sides. So we've got 5 more rounds now. One more round each side. Come back into your plank, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale back to your plank. Exhale, downward dog. You can lower your knees for the next one if you need to. You're going to keep your arms wide, keep your elbows facing towards the back of the room. It's like we're going to come to an up dog. So start to shift yourself forward as you bend your elbows. It's like a dive bomber. You're going to bring your nose towards the mat and then scoop all the way forward. Exhale, bring the hips up and back, downward dog. As you inhale, bend the elbows, dive the chest forward, come through the arms like you're coming into up dog. And then exhale, bring it back. You're going to feel this a lot in your triceps. Inhale, bring it all the way forward. And then exhale, bring it all the way back. You could also dive this forward into more of a chaturanga position. If that kind of up dog shape is not working for your lower back, you would just dive it forward so that the chest comes down and then press back up into a plank as opposed to pulling through into an up dog. We're going to do 5 more. One more. Come into your downward dog. Make sure that that band is still across the front of your mat. You're going to inhale, sweep your right leg up to the sky. As you exhale, you're going to step it forward so that the arch of your foot lands on that band. So the band is now under the arch of your right foot. You're going to grab one tail in each hand. You might need to make a crossover in front of your shin to add a little bit of resistance or wrap this around your hand. You're in a power lunge. Take an inhale. As you exhale, you're going to come all the way to stand, pull up on that band. Inhale, bring it down. Wind up on the band as much as you need to make this work for you. Exhale, pull up to stand. Inhale, bring it down. So I'm keeping my torso forward here. I'm really loading into the back of my leg. We're going to do another version where we're more in a crescent lunge and it'll load a little bit more through your quad. We're going to do 4 more here. You're going to hold in through that power lunge. Make the tail on your left hand a little bit shorter. So just pull the band more over to the right. You can rest your right forearm on your right thigh if you need to. As you exhale, you're going to pull the left elbow towards your rib cage. So we're coming back into a row. And then inhale, release it. Exhale, left elbow comes up towards the sky. Inhale, release it. So what I don't want you to do here is draw your shoulder up towards your ear. I want this to come from, imagine the back of your shoulder blade sliding towards your spine. Should have a pretty good burn going on in that right leg as well. We're going to do 5 more. You're going to release that band across the top of your mat. Inhale, come up into that crescent lunge. And then as you exhale, hands plant, step the right foot back. We're in a plank pose. We're going to come to side plank, ground down through your left hand, swivel over to the left. You can stagger your feet here if you need to, or drop your knee. Take an inhale. As you exhale, right leg floats to the sky. Inhale, slow control, bring it down. Exhale, float it up. Inhale, bring it down. We'll do 8 more here. One more. Take a nice deep inhale. As you exhale, come through chaturanga. Option to keep that right leg floating. Inhale back to plank. Exhale, downward dog. As you inhale, sweep that left leg up towards the sky. As you exhale, step it forward, arch of the foot over the band. Make any adjustments you need to the length, and then you'll come up into your power lunge. Torso is forward. Make sure your knee's not coming way over your ankle. Take an inhale. As you exhale, keeping that torso forward, fire up through the back of the left leg as you start to straighten it. And then inhale, come back into your power lunge. Exhale, it's like you're coming into that pyramid pose. And then inhale, slow straighten. We've got 8 more here. Really press down through your left big toe. Last one. Come down into your power lunge. Make the tail on the left side a little bit longer, the tail on the right a little bit shorter. You can use that left thigh as support. Take an inhale. As you exhale, you're going to come into a row with that right arm. Inhale, release it. Exhale to row. Inhale, release it. We've got 8 more. Try and keep drawing that left hip crease back in space. Two more. Release that band across the top of your mat. Inhale, come all the way up into your crescent lunge first. And then as you exhale, plant the hands. Back of my left leg. Come back to plank. Swivel to the outside edge of your right foot. Ground down through your right hand. Side plank. Take a nice deep inhale. As you exhale, left leg floats up. Inhale, slow float it down. Exhale, bring it up. Inhale, slow float it down. We've got 8 more here. Take an inhale. As you exhale, come down through chaturanga. Option to keep that left leg floating. And then back to downward dog. Take a nice deep inhale. Take a nice deep exhale. As you inhale, sweep the right leg up to the sky. As you exhale, step it through. Arch of the foot comes across that band. You're going to grab one tail in each hand as you come all the way up to standing. This time, we're going to stay pretty upright with our torso. So lean forward as much as you need to make this work in your hips, but try and keep it a little bit more upright. As you inhale, you're going to tap the back knee to the floor. And then as you exhale, straighten through both legs. Inhale, tap the back knee. Exhale, straighten through both legs. We've got 8 more. Keep pressing down through your right big toe. Two more. Last one. Listen carefully. You're going to come into your lunge. Keep a hold of that band. As you exhale, you're going to lift the left leg. Try not to dive into your fan. And come in to your warrior 3. If this is too much, you'll come back down into that power lunge and tap your left foot down to the floor. We're going to come back into a row. So as you exhale, you're going to draw the left elbow up by the rib cage. Inhale, release it. Exhale the right elbow up to the rib cage. Inhale, release it. We're doing 10 in total. So we've got 4 more on each side. Let go of that band. Come all the way to standing on that right leg. Inhale. Draw the left knee into the chest as you sweep the arms up. And then exhale through your warrior three, hands plant. Generous bend in the right knee. Take an inhale. As you exhale, hop the right foot to the back of the mat. And then take it down. Chaturanga. Inhale to plank. Exhale, downward dog. Good news. Got a second side. Inhale, sweep that left leg up to the sky. And then as you exhale, step it through, arch of the foot over that band. Grab your tails and come up into your crescent lunge. Take an inhale as you dip the back knee to the floor. And then as you exhale, straighten both of your legs. Inhale, dip the back knee. Exhale to straighten. 8 more here. Two more. Last one. Come into your crescent lunge. Keep a hold of those tails. Shift weight into your left foot. Start to lift your right leg as you come into your warrior three. Take an inhale. As you exhale, right arm rose. Inhale, release. Exhale, left arm rose. Inhale, release. We've got 4 more on each side. This is extra hard because now that band is pulling up underneath your foot. One more each side. Release that band. Come all the way to stand on that left leg. Right knee to chest. Take a nice deep inhale. As you exhale, dive through your warrior three, standing split. Generous bend in that left knee. Take an inhale. As you exhale, hop it all the way to the back of the mat. And then bring it through chaturanga, plank, downward facing dog. We're going to take that heavy band off to the side. You're going to look towards the top of your mat, step, walk, or float. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. You're going to grab a lighter band or a medium band. I'm going to grab my light band because I find this really hard on my shoulders. You're going to bring your feet about mat's distance apart. So we're going to come into a wider based squat. You're going to send your hips back like you're sitting in chair. So really your knees or your legs can be as wide here as you need to be to make this available in your body. You're going to keep your elbows straight as you raise your arms up and overhead and then pull the band behind you. Your elbows will bend and then bring it back in front of you, shoulder height. Inhale, bring it back and around. Exhale, bring it back in front of you. Keep nice and low in the legs. Inhale, up and over. Exhale, in front of you. Inhale, up and over. Exhale, in front of you. We're going to do 7 more like this. Keep that squat in the legs. One more. Bring it into a forward fold. Keep the band as it is. Inhale, halfway lift onto the fingertips. And then exhale, forward fold. We're going to come back into that same little position. We're going to change the arms a little bit. So nice deep bend in your knees. Come into your squat or your chair. You're going to bring the arms out in front of you. This time, you're going to pull that band into your chest. So your elbows come wide. It's like a row. Inhale, release it. Exhale, it comes behind. Inhale, in front. Exhale, pull to the chest. Inhale, press. Exhale, behind the head. Inhale, in front. Exhale, pull. Inhale, press. Exhale, behind. Inhale, in front. We've got 6 more. We've got 2 more. I need a break. You can keep going. We've got 1 more. Whew, my shoulders. Come into a forward fold. Take an inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. And then as you exhale, forward fold. While you're in your forward fold, you're going to wrap your band around your right foot. So depending on the length of your band, you might have to do 1 or 2 little circles, loops around your foot. And then you're going to take your hands into the other part of the band. Step your right foot back first so there's tension on it. And then come into your plank pose. So my band is looped around my thumbs. You can hold it wherever is comfortable, and it's looped around my right foot. I'm going to lift my right foot into a single leg plank. Take an inhale. As you exhale, you're going to draw the right knee into the chest. Sorry, you're going to inhale here. And then as you exhale, you're going to press it back behind you. Inhale, knee to chest. Exhale, press it back. So there's not a huge amount of resistance on this band, at least not on mine, but it's enough to get that leg firing. We do 7 more. Keep that leg floating. Come down, chaturanga, all the way back to plank. Downward facing dog. You're going to keep the band as it is. You're going to take an inhale. As you exhale, you're going to lift that right leg up behind you, and then inhale, tap it down. You might need to step your left foot to the inside of the band loop, depending on how wide your arm stance is. Exhale, lift that right leg up. Inhale, bring it down. So what I want you to do is use this band as feedback to tell whether you're rotating. So try not to rotate your toes out. You feel the back of your leg doing the movement here. We do 4 more here. You're going to draw your right knee into your chest. You're going to step it all the way up in front of you. You're going to keep this loop around your right foot. You're going to bring the band into your left hand. You're going to come into a power lunge, so you might need to wrap the band a few times. You can use your right hand on your right leg for support here. You can hop your left foot in a little bit if you need to make this angle better in your body. We're going to come into a reverse fly, so I'm going to face you so you can see. Your left arm is going to come straight out to the side, and you'll feel the back of your shoulder blade working, and then you'll inhale, release it. As you exhale, left arm comes out to the left. Inhale, release it. Exhale it out. Inhale, release it. Exhale it out. Inhale, release it. We've got 7 more here. You're going to step that left leg all the way up. Take a nice deep inhale and a nice deep exhale. You're going to unwind that band, bring it back underneath both of your feet. We're going to hold that band up and overhead. So if your band's not long enough to do this, then you'll just come to wherever you can. So that might be shoulder height, or it might just be down by your side. Keep that band up and overhead. You're going to send your hips back. Inhale, come into a squat, and then exhale, press it up. You make your hands as wide as you need to for your shoulders. Inhale, send it back. Exhale, bring it up. So this is going to be considerably harder, most probably, than your regular squat, because now we're adding in shoulder mobility and thoracic mobility. Doing it this way is considerably easier than doing it with a barbell or a weight, but it's still harder than doing just your regular chair pose or squat. We do 5 more here. Last one. Take a nice deep inhale at the top, and then as you exhale, release that band, forward fold. You're going to walk your toes or your feet together. You're going to make that same little loop around your left foot this time. Take the rest of the band underneath your hands. Step your left foot back into a plank, right foot back into a plank. Band is underneath the hands. Take a nice deep inhale. Lift up your left foot. Take an exhale here. As you inhale, left knee to chest. Exhale, kick it back. Inhale it to the chest. Exhale, kick it back. We've got 8 more. Imagine that you're trying to push 100-kilo weight back behind you with that foot. One more. Hold the leg there, shift forward, chaturanga. Inhale to plank. Exhale, downward dog. Take an inhale here. As you exhale, you're going to lift that left leg up behind you, 3-legged dog. And then inhale, slow control release. Exhale, lift it up. Inhale, release it down. We've got 8 more of these. One more. Take an inhale at the top, and as you exhale, almost lost my band, you're going to step it all the way through. We're coming back into the power lunge. Remember, you can stagger this, or you could come up into like a little narrow semi-bent over position if that is better for you. Band is going to be in the right hand. You're going to take an inhale. As you exhale, you're going to come into a reverse fly out to the right side. Inhale, release it in. Exhale, palm faces down. Inhale it in. So you can have a bit of a bend in through that elbow, but it's not a row, so you're not close to your body. You're coming out to the side. We've got 7 more. Last one. You're going to release that band, step to the top of your mat. Inhale, come into a halfway lift. Inhale, sweep the arms all the way overhead. And then exhale, forward fold. Now as you inhale, you'll come into a halfway lift and lengthen. You're going to loop that band around your hands. And then you're going to step back into a plank pose. So you could totally do this without the band, and you can do this from your knees if you need to. I'm going to see how this works. So I'm going to ground down through my left hand. I'm going to come into a row to start with. So my right elbow is bent. It's kind of up by my rib cage. As you exhale, you're going to straighten your elbow back behind you. So like you're trying to pull your right hand to your right hip, and then inhale it in. Exhale, straighten the elbow. Inhale, let it bend. So we're just working the triceps here. We're going to do 7 more. Last one. Set it down, hips back, downward dog. Take a breath. And then we'll come into the other side. Ripple forward into your plank pose. Take an inhale. As you exhale, you're going to lift the left hand, elbow up by the rib cage. Elbow starts bent. As you exhale, you're going to kick back, straighten the left arm. Inhale, let it bend. Exhale, straighten. Inhale, bend. So your shoulder is staying in the same spot. You're just bending and straightening from the elbow. We've got 6 more. Draw your left hip down. One more. Come into your plank, take an inhale, and then as you exhale, downward facing dog. You're going to unwind your band in front of you. You're going to make it long so that you can step on one end and have your hands on the top end. Take an inhale, sweep your right leg up to the sky. As you exhale, step it forward into a lunge. Arch of your foot comes over one edge of the band, and then you'll come up. So now my band is in a big loop. I've got it in my hands. I can already tell that this is going to hurt my shoulders. We're going to hold our lunge here. Take as much tension in the band as you want to. You're going to exhale, bring your arms up to shoulder height. Inhale, row back, elbows stay high. Exhale, forward. Inhale, bring them down. Exhale, straight arm raise. Inhale, row. Exhale, release. Inhale, down. Exhale, lift. Inhale in. Exhale out. Inhale, down. Exhale up. Inhale in. Exhale out. Inhale, down. We've got 6 more. This is our last one. We're going to hold those hands out at shoulder height. We're just going to do that row back for 10, 9, 8, 7. You're going to keep your lunge. You're going to switch your grip on the band. So you're going to bring your hands on the inside. Your palms are going to face up. So it's not going to be the most resistance you've ever had for a bicep curl, but that's okay. You're going to take an inhale. As you exhale, come to stand on your right leg. Your left knee will probably have to come a little bit wide to make room. You're going to curl. Bring your fists in towards your shoulders. And then as you inhale, release that curl, step back into your lunge. As you exhale, ground down through the right foot. Come into your curl. And then inhale, bring it down. If you wanted to, you could take both tails in one hand and do a single leg curl with a little bit more resistance. And just remember what arm you did. And then you'll do it on the other side when we get to the other side. We do 5 more here. One more. You're going to stay on one leg. Make that band nice and long again. I'm just going to step back so I've got room. You're going to take your band in your fingers. We're going to come forward into a warrior 3. We're going to do a raise here. So like you're shooting your arms out into a V in front of you. If you need to drop your left toes, do it. Take an inhale. As you exhale, those arms shoot long out in front of you like a V. And then inhale, release them back down by your sides. Exhale, bring them out. Inhale, bring it in. We've got 8 more here. If you need more tension on that band, you just shorten it up. From here, you're going to come into your standing splits, lay that band down on your mat so it's like a big circle, and then you're going to step back into your plank pose. Shift forward, chaturanga. Inhale to plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take your fingers back in, or take your hands back onto the top edge of that loop. Inhale, sweep your left leg up, and then as you exhale, step forward. The arch of the left foot is coming on to the ball of, nope, the arch of the left foot is coming on to the band. What did we do here? Time are we at? 43 minutes. What did we do? What did I do? Oh, I remember what I did. Okay. 43 minutes. Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The arch of the left foot is coming on to the other edge of that band. We're going to come to stand in our lunge. We're going to hold our lunge. We're coming back into that front raise and pull. So as you exhale, arms come straight out in front of you. Inhale, it's like a wide row. Exhale, back out in front. Inhale, release it down. Exhale to lift. Inhale to row. Exhale, push out. Inhale, down. Exhale, lift. Inhale to row. Exhale, press out. Inhale, down. We've got 7 more. Two more. We're going to hold this last one up. Hold it in your front raise. You're just going to exhale, pull. Inhale, press. Exhale, pull. Inhale, press. 8 more. And then release. You're going to bring your palms to the inside of the band, so your palms are facing up. Tighten up on that band. We're coming into those bicep curls. So take an inhale. As you exhale, press to stand on the left leg. Hands come into the shoulders, curl, and then inhale, release it down. Remember, you could do this single arm. Exhale, stand and curl. Inhale, release it down. We've got 8 more here. Don't forget about your legs. So just because I'm telling you what you're doing with your arms, don't forget about all that lunge work we did at the start. It's that same alignment. We've got 2 more. Last one. You're going to stay standing on your left leg. Unwind your hands. Your palms are going to face down again. We're going to come back into our warrior 3, and we're going to do those wide V raises. So as you exhale, raise your arms straight out in front of you like they're coming to the top corners of your mat, and then inhale, release them down. Exhale, big pull. Inhale, release it. We've got 8 more here. One more. Release that band down in front of you, come into a standing split, and then step it all the way back. High plank pose. Come down through your chaturanga, inhale to plank, and then exhale, downward facing dog. You're going to come down onto your knees just to set up this next bit. So you're going to loop this band around both of your hands, and we're going to come into a side plank. So your left hand is going to be down, your right arm is going to be up. Depending on your band, it will depend on how much you need to loop through your band. So your right hand is going to come down in front of you. It's going to kind of be like at your elbow crease. You're going to take an inhale. As you exhale, we're going to start by just a row. So just your elbow is going to come up to the sky, and then inhale, tap it down towards the floor. Exhale, it's a little twist as the elbow comes up. Inhale, tap it down. We'll do 2 more like this, and then I'll give you the option to add on. Inhale, release. So you can either stay there, or as you exhale, you'll straighten that right arm all the way up to the sky. Careful of that band, don't let it whack you in the face. And then inhale, the right hand comes back down towards the left. Exhale, lead with the elbow, then straighten out through the elbow like we did in those kickbacks. Inhale, bring it down. We're going to do 6 more like this. One more. Keep the band as it is. You're just going to come through your plank. Take an inhale, shift forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale to plank. Exhale will come straight to the other side. So stack or stagger your feet. Lower your knees if you need to. Left arm comes, or left hand comes down towards the floor. And then as you exhale, lead with your elbow. Just start with the little twist. Inhale, release it down. Exhale, little twist row. Inhale it down. We'll do two more like this. You could choose to stay there, otherwise we'll open it all the way up. As you exhale, lead with your elbow and then straighten. Inhale, bring it down. Exhale, lead with your elbow and then straighten. Inhale, bring it down. We'll do 6 more. Last 2. Last one. Bring it through your plank. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, press back to plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Look towards the top of your mat, step, hook, or float. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. You could stay with the same strength of band. I'm going to grab a slightly heavier one. We're going to come all the way to standing. So you're going to loop the band around your hands. So I've got it kind of just double like that. We're going to come into almost a chair pose, but not quite. So you're going to sink your hips back, but your chest is going to be forward a bit more than what you would normally be in a chair. And then you're going to raise your arms out in front of you, almost like a V. So you're kind of pulling apart on that band. Sink nice and low in your legs. As you exhale, you're going to keep your left arm where it is. Your right arm is going to sweep down like you're making a rainbow. And then inhale, bring it up. Exhale, you'll switch it out. Right arm stays where it is. Left arm sweeps down. Inhale, bring it up. So if I was standing upright, my arm is just doing a little mini arc like that. You should feel your lats working. So those big side body muscles are going to help you do this movement. You can play around with the angle of your body and your arms here. So if you need to come down here a little bit more so the band is more in front of your face and that works better for you, that's great. If you need to bring your torso up a little bit more and pull more up here with the band more up towards the sky, then that is also fine. You find the position that works the best for your body here. We do 6 more on each side. You're going to come into your chair pose. Take an inhale. As you exhale, you're going to pull that band in towards your chest. So pull your arms apart, step your right leg back into a lunge, and then inhale, step it forward. We're going to change legs and change arms. So as you exhale, this time you're going to pull that band apart behind your head. So your arms are coming wide. Step your left leg back. Inhale back into your chair. Exhale, right leg back. Pull that band apart. It's coming into your chest. Inhale, step it forward to chair. Exhale, band pulls apart behind your head. Left leg steps back. Inhale to chair. Exhale, right leg, chest pull. Inhale, chair. Exhale, left leg behind the back, pull. Inhale, chair. Exhale, right leg, chest. Inhale, chair. Exhale, left leg back. Inhale, chair. We're going to do 6 more on each side. 2 more on each side. Last set. Inhale, come into your chair, and then exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come into a halfway lift and lengthen, and then as you exhale, step, walk, or float. Bring it through your vinyasa. We're going to shift forward all the way onto the belly. You're going to have your band up and overhead. So we're going to have it in the same kind of grip that we just did, wound around our hands. And we're going to do the same thing that we did in the chair with the alternating pull downs, except we're going to do it in a Superman. So keep your feet down, bring your arms out in front of you, take an inhale, palms face down. As you exhale, you could definitely keep your head down here if you needed to. Otherwise, you're going to lift your chest and head and lift your arms. Keep your left arm as it is. As you exhale, you're going to pull that right arm down. So I'm bringing my arms up so that I can clear the back of my head. You find where's best for you. Inhale, bring it forward. Exhale, sweep that left arm down. Keep the right arm where it is. Inhale, center. You could bring your arms way lower, and that band will pull more across the front of your shoulders as opposed to over your head. That is also fine. You find the way that works the best in your body and gives you the best, what am I trying to say here? It feels the best in your body in terms of it doesn't hurt and it works with your mobility. That's what I'm trying to say. We're going to do 3 more on each side. One more, each side. And bring it down in front of you. Take a nice deep inhale. And take a nice deep exhale. You're going to give a little bit of tension on your band, a little bit less tension on your band, sorry. This next one is going to depend on your shoulder mobility. Only come as high as what is comfortable for you. Pull out on your band, take an inhale, keep your head down. As you exhale, you're going to lift your arms up, pull the band apart. Inhale, bring the hands back down. Now the chest will lift. As you exhale, lift the arms and the chest. Pull that band back behind you. So as far as you can, it does not have to come down to your hips. It doesn't have to come to your back. It doesn't have to come anywhere. Inhale and bring it back down to the floor. Keep your head down. Exhale, lift those arms up. Pull that band apart like you're trying to pull it down towards your feet. And then inhale, release it. Exhale, lift your chest, lift your arms. Pull that band apart. Your hands will move back. Inhale, bring it down. We're going to do 5 more of these. Head down as you exhale. Pull the band apart. Inhale, set it down. Exhale, lift the chest. Pull the band apart. Move it down towards your feet. Inhale, bring it down. We've got 4 more rounds. This is our last round. Inhale, bring it down, release that band, hands underneath the shoulders, send your hips back, nice slow child's pose. And then you'll ripple forward into a cat pose. Inhale, reach the sternum forward, cow belly breath. Exhale, round into your cat, send your hips back. Inhale, come into your cat. Release into your cow belly breath. Round up into your cat, send the hips back. Child's pose. Come forward into your tabletop position. Cross your feet underneath you, and then turn to come into a boat pose. Sometimes everyone loves boat. You're going to take that band, you're going to hook it around your feet. You could also do this just holding the band, depending if you've got a really short band, you could hold it out in front of you and you will just row back, keeping one arm straight. Otherwise, you're going to hook that band around your feet, Make as much tension in it as you want to, and then come up into your boat pose. Your feet can stay on the floor here. Your palms are going to face down. Your elbows are going to come wide. We're going to go one at a time. As you exhale, push the right foot into the band a little bit as you pull the right elbow back in space, and then inhale, release it. Push the left foot into the band as you exhale. That elbow comes wide as you row back. Inhale, release it. Exhale, the right arm rose. Inhale, release it. Exhale, the left arm rose. Inhale, release it. We're going to do 8 more on each side. You're going to hold your boat pose. We're going to do both at the same time. So as you exhale, both arms row. Inhale, release. Exhale to row. Inhale, release. We've got 8 more. Keep those elbows high and wide, unless that bothers your shoulders, in which case, bring them low and narrow. Last 6. Release it. Send those legs long in front of you. Release your tension on your band. Inhale, sweep those arms all the way up. And then exhale, forward fold. Take a couple of breaths here. You're going to roll yourself up your spine. Bring your sole of your left foot into your inner right thigh. Turn to face your left leg. Bring your right hand either underneath your right calf, or you can take it to your left knee. You're going to sweep your left arm up and over and come into a side bend. So keep grounding down through that left hip. Open your left rib cage to the sky and reach long through your left fingertips. Your left hand does not have to touch your right foot. And then you're just going to turn yourself so that you're folding over your right leg. Take your left hand to the outside of your right foot or leg, and then right hand to the inside, and see if you can use that to get a little bit of a side body opening as well as a forward fold. And then we'll roll it up and switch it up. Take the sole of your right foot to your inner left thigh. Turn to face your right leg. Left hand comes somewhere along the left leg. Inhale, sweep that right arm up and then reach it all the way over. Keep opening the right side of your chest towards the sky and keep nice and active through that left leg. And then you'll slowly start to turn yourself towards that left leg. Take the right hand to the outside, left hand to the inside. Take your elbows away from each other and fold forward any amount. And then you'll slowly roll yourself up your spine. Come into a simple cross-legged position. Feel free to check in with your body and take any other stretches or movements that you need to. Otherwise, this is where I'm going to leave you today. Thank you as always so much for practicing with me. I hope you have a wonderful day going forward, and I will see you next time. Namaste.